it's like that.
I'm pretty sure it is.
Pretty sure it's not, but... Welcome back to the Always Pick Last podcast. Season 3, I am Ron.
And I'm Chad.
God, it feels good to be back.
Season 3.
Season 3.
That's like...
Well, like...
How many seasons did we have in the first one? One, but it was just
super
continuous.
long one. Oh yeah, let's have a beer.
Because Zach tried ripping on me. He's like, do podcasts have seasons? I was like, well, they do now.
Yeah, they do actually. A lot of them do. All right, first beer. This is an oldie.
The big ones.
I bought this one months ago.
Oh, is there Rice Krispies on it?
Tin Whiskers Stay Puffed Rice Cereal Bar Lager.
Interesting.
I've heard good things about this one. I was kind of nervous, but I think I got this one when I was.
It better taste just like a Rice Krispie treat.
With
Stay
soccer
puffed.
balls.
Tin Whiskers.
Don't bring religion into this. I'll bring whatever I want into this. You keep using that prime song.
It's a fiction.
And I might listen to you. Maybe it's just my laptop being loud.
It's new.
I'm just keeping an eye on the fucking
Interesting.
battery level. Cheers.
Cheers. Ooh, it smells sweet. You can smell it beforehand.
I know, and I usually do that. Ooh, that's kind of good.
It's like...
It's light and refreshing.
That is pretty good.
It's not bad. I wouldn't drink a bunch of them, but...
I would drink this one.
I would drink half of one.
Everybody's favorite part of the podcast. Tin Whiskers Brewing Co. Stay Puffed. 5%. So, there's not a ton of booze in it.
Everybody's
11
favorite part.
units.
By that, you mean my favorite part.
Yes.
I don't think anyone else gives a shit about it.
It doesn't really tell me. Artificially engineered.
Taco Donda. We'll get there. Chill.
Zach, did you listen to it?
These nuts. Talk about munging again. I mean, we can, but we're looking for a third and fourth for the next munging trip.
Yeah.
Okay, so Chad, you're in tune with your beer there.
It doesn't really say.
Doesn't tell you much, does it?
No. Tastes like Rice Krispies. Well, that's what
Okay, before you get into yours, these are the bands people were listening to 4 weeks ago when we talked about recording.
Oh.
Kid Leroy, who has a TikTok song.
Stay with Justin Biebs.
There you go. Creed.
What? Rico, you started listening?
I couldn't make this up.
Holy
Nelly.
shit.
Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. And Blues Clues and You.
Dude, that's totally Rico.
It's gotta be Rico, right?
Yes. 100%. Because I know that Violet is obsessed with, nice shot.
I didn't even try
Is
that.
obsessed with Blues Clues.
Okay.
Josh is obsessed with Creed.
Yeah, so that's all Josh then. That's good shit, Josh.
Good to know that you're catching up on the podcast and prep for the new season.
Yeah, thank you.
Kia United. Hello. How are you?
Kian. What up, Kian?
Oh, sorry. Not Kia.
No, Kian.
My bad.
I
Is
play
he from the Happy?
He's like, no, he's just a kid that randomly started watching.
Oh, what's up, buddy?
Heads up, Kian. This is going to be very vulgar. Adults 18 plus, probably.
Sorry.
Yes. What do you have for new music before we go into a bunch of random shit that's all over the place? Which is what we're good at.
So, yes, as Zach requested, I listened to Donda. That's about all I have to say about it, officially.
How much of it did you get through?
Oh, I listened to the whole thing.
Oh, wow. It's like almost 2 hours.
I had to split it into halves.
Nobody does double albums anymore.
I gave it a 1 out of 5.
Right? Wow. That's
because it was just that bad. I mean...
Dude, all these beers and coffee and salads are making me fart.
Yeah, you're going to be in rough shape. So yeah, there's 27 songs, an hour and 48 minutes.
It's a long ass album.
Best part of the album was the first 2 minutes of it, where they just do the Donda
all
chant.
They do is, yeah, they just chant.
Just Donda, Donda.
Donda. I skipped it after like 4 Dondas.
There was one song called Off the Grid that I would say was the best song, but that's also like...
Who was on it?
Not saying...
I gotta look at the...
I don't know,
the
because...
list of who was on the album.
The best part of the album was that he would not list who was featured on each song.
Which is ridiculous.
Because it's Kanye West, and the only person that matters is him.
So, how many Dondas would you give it?
I would give it like a half a Donda.
You'd give it a half a Donda?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
How does that transfer into Shroot Bucks? Or Stanley Nichols?
What's the Schrute buck to
Yeah.
Stanley nickel conversion? Dude, I watch so much
that's on
Office lately.
It's on my calendar this month.
It's so
For
fucking
August.
funny. I was watching on the plane ride back. I was watching
August or September? Oh,
September.
should
Wake me up
have
when September ends.
should have changed my calendar today. I'm not doing it for 2
It'll
weeks
be too.
now.
I'll just do it when he's not looking. That's what I
Right.
always do. I would reach over him at work and change his calendar.
I refuse to do it. Next album I listened to was Nelly's High Horse.
Okay.
Shout out Zach down in St. Louis. It's your boy.
Score.
2 for 2. It is a country album.
Yeah, in the loosest sense of the term.
Yes. Good vibes. A lot of big name features like Florida Georgia Line, Kane Brown, and Darius Rucker. Fresh out of Hootie and the Blowfish.
10 years ago.
It was easy to listen to because there's only 9 songs in 27 minutes.
Okay.
So
27 minutes?
Yep.
The opposite of Donda.
Yes.
And better, I'm guessing.
I gave this one a 2.5 out of 5.
So,
So it's 2.5 times better
wow,
than
that's
Donda.
way better than Donda.
And that's a Nelly country album.
Yeah, you don't get much better than a Nelly country.
Yeah, it was a lot better.
Okay, what else did you listen to?
Then the
You
third
have one
one
more, right?
I had was Logic, Bobby Tarantino 3.
Okay.
Came out a couple months ago. This is like his return album
Oh,
because he retired
for like 6 months.
Yeah, a couple months.
Yeah, like Jay-Z did a few years ago.
I gave this one a 4 out of 5. Good beats, good verses. Another easy one to listen to. It's only 12 songs, 33 minutes. I actually listened to it back to back just because it was so short. And
back to
figured-
back, what do you mean?
like I listened to it once.
Oh,
right after
twice?
again,
Like
yeah.
a repeat?
Yep. 4 songs, 3 songs that stuck out were Untitled, which had like kind of a 90s beat vibe to it. It's kind of
Okay.
good. Flawless and God Might Judge.
This is Logic, you said.
Yep.
Okay.
I liked it. I would listen
I'm
to
not
it
a
again.
huge Logic guy. I do like the one song with Eminem.
Homicide.
Well, yeah, what is that one called even?
Homicide.
Okay. I don't know what this beer was. I didn't look. 6.6 ABVs.
Oh
12
shit.
fluid ounces from Colorado. Colorado. Not a popular destination if you're from Montana.
Nope.
I've learned this over last week.
Yeah,
Okay, so
you got to go to a concert while we're on the topic of music.
yeah, hold on. Let me list the stuff I've listened to that's not what I went to concert for.
Oh, okay.
Lately, I've been listening to the new Churches album, Screen Violence. It's good. If you like Churches, you like it.
Is that country?
No, it's like dance pop
Okay.
shit.
I
It's
think
really
we go over this every time you mention
Yeah.
churches.
Atmosphere is new one. It's like half of it's released right now. 7 out of 14 songs.
Ooh.
Who I did just see in concert. We'll get to that.
Mm-hmm.
And Shovels and Rope. They're kind of like folk music. It's a husband-wife, kind of White Stripesy type of thing.
Okay.
But folkier. It's really catchy. Okay, so they have 2. Their first one is called Oh Be Joyful.
Nice.
It's got some real catchy shit. And then one of their newer ones is By Blood. They got like a bunch of albums out.
Nice.
Some are better than others. Other than that, that's kind of it. So yes, concerts. You went to one recently.
It was a banger.
Like bang your head against the wall.
The chair, the floor, the guy in front of me.
Okay, did you look at what this one was?
No, oh yeah.
The dreams that stuff are made of. Rustic farmhouse ale. Is that Stephen Hawking?
Denver, Colorado. Let me see. Yeah, it is.
Oh, it says right here. Originally brewed the day after Stephen Hawking departed for the great unknown. We named this in
So
honor of a
died?
groundbreaking visionary. Yeah, this crisp, dry, God damn, I'm already burping. Earthy and slightly funky farmhouse will leave you reaching for the cosmos.
Most likely Keon.
Yeah, I would guess so. Probably later. There's another beer. All right, cheers.
Cheers. Can't really smell much.
Must be the Rona.
COVID.
That one's not as good as the first one.
I like the first one better.
Yeah, me too. I'll finish it, but
So yeah, the concert I went to was
at the state fair.
open. Yeah, it was at the grandstand of the state fair. They must have been pretty desperate this year. Bone Thugs and Harmony, followed by Shaggy and his hip thrusting, air humping that's about it. I mean, that's about all there was to the concert for him.
Right, right.
And then T and L, no.
L is dead. L is dead.
Okay, so TC, Twin Cities. Yeah, not good.
No, it looked really bad from your Snapchats.
I would give the concert probably about a 1 out of 10.
Oh wow, that is horrible.
Like, I had a good buzz on,
even with that,
and it still didn't save it. There's a lot of fun people watching.
Yeah,
but that's about it. Oh, highlight of the concert. These two married chicks were in front of us, and their husbands were with them, whatever. Well, they tried to take a picture, and I photobombed it.
Oh, yeah.
Might I add, it looked really good in the picture.
You did?
Yeah, I actually did.
Yeah.
And then, because...
You knew these people?
No.
Oh, okay.
So, the next morning I wake up, and Dit sends me a picture of a screenshot of this chick's Snapchat. And I'm like, oh, you know this person? Whatever. He's like, I met her in Red Wing a long time ago, and about shit my pants this morning when I saw your face in the background of her picture.
So did you got a screenshot of it?
So yeah, I got a screenshot of it,
see that shit.
and yeah, it was pretty goddamn funny.
That's funny. Look at that. That is fucking awesome.
Like, if you can see it on there.
Not really. You gotta like turn it up or something. You know what I mean? Like lean it.
That way?
No, the other way. That's not helping. No.
Anyways.
Didn't quite get there.
Anyways, like I said, about had a heart attack when
That's
it's like
awesome.
Because yeah, evidently your husband like owns a porta potty business or something. I don't know. They gave me their whole life story.
Wasn't trying to bang her. I plead the fifth.
This is Dit we're talking about, okay?
So yes, he was.
So I don't know. I can't confirm or deny, but I know Dit.
But we know that's what it was.
So yeah, who knows what really happened?
Yeah. So that concert sounds fucking horrible.
That's the only concert
I went to Cypress Hill and Atmosphere
Yes.
with DJ Z Trip out in Missoula, Montana.
Nice.
It was phenomenal. Cypress Hill played like all their classic shit. I think they played one new song. I didn't recognize it.
Okay.
But even that one was like banger, you know?
Hell yeah.
And it was like, dude, there was so much fucking herb in the air. It was insane.
It was like that at the TLC one too.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah.
And then
a lot of it.
So it started
as soon as you walked in.
Right. It started out with Z Trip, and he played, I don't know, half hour while everyone got ready. And then Cypress Hill came out.
That was half of Bone Thugs.
Yeah, right.
Because God knows Bone Thugs.
But at least Z Trip played like shit you knew.
Right.
Like he played one thing of his, and then it was like he would mix a Linkin Park song with a rap song.
And that's the thing is, for you, this is actually like a good concert.
Right.
Bone Thugs went for an hour. Shaggy went for an hour and a half, just talking and humping in the air.
It's so stupid.
And TLC was, I think, probably another hour and a half.
Which is crazy because none of them have more than a couple songs.
No, they definitely don't.
So
he's humping the air to Angel. Like
the
who
one
the
song,
fuck?
The one song you don't hump your
right.
to.
And yeah.
So
I can't believe it.
Cypress killed it, and then Z Trip came back out and played before Atmosphere was getting ready or whatever, you know. And he played a song where he mixed Tool with, I don't remember what it was, but it was pretty fucking cool.
Drake.
Talk about Drake, just suck it. Atmosphere killed it. They played like all their good shit. Oh, nothing new really. Just like banger after banger.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it was awesome. I went on their website.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, I'll show you the picture here.
Were you on their website?
Yeah.
Nice.
So this is the picture from the front of the stage during Atmosphere.
Does it say it's like a Where's Waldo situation?
Oh, right here is me. There's me and the homie.
Nice.
We were all like hauling up at something, I don't remember.
Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude. So yeah, I just saw that shit today. I was like, oh, that's fucking funny.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay, so here's the fun part. So the Montana trip in general, right?
Mm-hmm.
We'll recap that quick. So we leave for the airport at 9 a.m.
Right.
Stop and get
Your
some
flight was
fucking
like noon.
shooters. Yeah, get some shooters. Go over there, have a couple bloodies, have a couple beers beforehand, you know?
I missed, for the record.
I saw that. What about Merce? We'll talk about Merce. So we get to the airport, have some drinks, get on the airplane. Well, first of all, I have like 4 drinks in me, and I had to pee. And I'm like, fuck, I go to the bathroom, and it's blocked off. They're cleaning it. And I'm like, well, the next one's like way the fuck that way or that way. And I'm like, fuck it, I'll just wait. I'll get on the plane and pee.
Was your gate by the tequila bar that we went to?
No, this was a different area.
Oh, okay.
Which was cool. We went in this back way through this ramp, and there was like, there was like one lady there, and she's like, if you're not checking bags, you can do it here. And I'm like, where's everything? You know,
right.
It was the weirdest, coolest thing to get through quick. So we did that.
Seems illegal.
Mm-hmm.
TSA.
I don't think they care. Actually, they really do.
They're all checking the Taliban.
Right. This is not a twist off. So we go through, go to the get drinking, whatever. Go to get on the plane.
A lot of psst on that one.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's a dark one.
Oh.
Yikes. I think I got a bunch of them. Slam Dunkle, that one's called. Kind of a cool name. Get on the plane, sit down, and realize, like, I can't just go pee. And I already have to pee. And I pee a lot when I drink.
Mm-hmm.
So we're sitting there, and, I take out my earbuds, because I have, like, 4 pairs of wireless earbuds with me.
30 butthole units.
Oh, nice. That's going to be a holy...
Yuck.
And I realize I don't have wired headphones, right? To plug into the fucking movie thing.
Oh, yeah.
So the homie's like, I got these, try them on. And they're like fucking Bose noise canceling.
Right.
Super nice ones. Well, so whatever, she gives it to me. I'm like, I really don't want them. She's like, just fucking wear them and shut up. So I put them on, right? And then we're sitting there, and all of a sudden, like, this stewardess lady's walking up and down the aisle. And she's like,
Headphones,
$2. And I'm like, what? Headphones? How much? Because I didn't know the noise canceling thing was on.
Yeah.
I didn't realize I was yelling. She's like, $2? Do you take cash? And she's like, no. And I'm like, oh, hold on. And the chick in front of me, sitting in front of me, is like, I'll pay for it. Like, just shut this fucking guy up. Because I was hammered already. Not like crazy hammered, but I was drunk. And then, I go to give her my card, I get the fucking headphones or whatever. And the old lady sitting next to me is like, what the fuck is going on here? She's like, shut up, you're being super loud. And I'm like, oh, what? Oh.
What?
So, whatever. So then I've got like a tall Coke,
Yeah.
so I can mix some vodka into it that I brought with. So I do that and whatever, drinking more. And man, that light came on to go take a piss. And I couldn't get up fucking fast enough.
Ran.
Oh my god. So whatever, watching. I turned Wedding Crashers on the TV thing, and I'm like,
is the boobs one on?
Yeah. So it says parental advisory, and I'm like, I hope there's boobs. And the homie's like, she's like, no, they censor things on planes. And it gets to that point, and it's like, boom, and he's laying them down, boom, 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 and I'm like,
yeah. Was there kids behind you?
No, other adults.
Fucking hilarious.
Adults, yeah. But it was boobs everywhere. I was so fucking stoked.
Boobs are cool.
So then, I don't remember what the fuck happened later on. Oh, we're getting closer to Missoula, right? Like, we're maybe an hour out, not even. And the homie opens the window for a second, and like closes it, and it like must have startled the old lady next to me. And I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry, it's her first time flying. She's like, oh, really? I'm like, yeah. So she's like, oh, okay. So I get up and go to the bathroom. I come back. She's like, you son of a bitch. It's not my first time.
It's not my first time.
She's like, it's your first time. I'm like, oh yeah, sorry. So then, like, every 5 minutes, like, towards the end of the fucking flight, I'd be like, it's okay, it's your first time. Here, hold my hand.
Like, I got you.
Oh my god, it was fucking great. The old lady was just dying.
That's fucking hilarious.
So we get there, and whatever, we text Peach, and she's like, yeah, I'm not there, just hang out or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we go to the bar and we get a beer, and she's like, all right, I'm here. And it's like, great, now we have to slam beers.
Right. Fuck yeah.
Right.
I'm in.
So we slammed the beer and the wine or whatever. And then we fucking left and get down, check into the hotel, all that bullshit. And go to the concert. And it's like, all right, well, let's get a round of drinks, you know? And I'm like, what do you guys want? And the homie's like, I'll do a gin and tonic. And Peach goes, what do you want?
Shock.
And right, exactly right. And I'm like, I don't know, anything but a fucking gin and tonic. It's bad, huh?
No, try to hide it.
Liar.
It's
so
not,
she goes,
I've had worse.
She goes up to the fucking bar thing. She's like, 3 gin and tonics, please. It's like, you bitch.
Oh my god.
I'm like, I fucking hate gin and tonic. She's like, yeah, I know. That's why I got it. It's funny, right? And I'm like, no, it's not funny. Play Warzone, suck my ass. So,
I will when I get home. Chill out.
So she gets 3 gin and tonics. We go up and sit on the fucking hill, right? Before Z-Trip starts and everything. And we're sitting there, and I'm like, oh, it's fucking disgusting. It tastes like pine needles, blah, blah, blah.
I hate gin.
And I look over. And
Did I tell you Josh used to drink gin and Mountain Dew?
Yeah, you did once. I thought that was disgusting. So I look over.
I would drink this beer before I drink the gin and Mountain Dew.
So we're sitting on this hillside. It's me, Peach, and the homie. And I look over, and the homie just, she likes them.
Right.
Fucking disgusting.
Yeah.
Peach takes a drink. She's like, and I'm like, what was that?
Yeah.
I'm like, do you not like gin and tonic? She's like, no, I fucking hate them. I'm like, did you buy 3 gin and tonics just to troll me? She's like, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, you fucking bitch.
Right. Well
and then
played.
she spilled half of hers. I'm like, oh no, you're not getting out of that.
Yeah.
And I dumped half
Spilled.
mine into hers.
Spilled it.
Oh, it's fucking great.
So, for those of you that are dying to know, this is Tivoli Brewing Company. The beer is called Slam Dunkel.
It's a cool name.
It
I've
was 5.5%, 30 butthole units. This one doesn't give a bunch of information either. It's a full-bodied beer for the game. You can't miss with a Slam Dunkel. Yeah.
So, okay.
Ryan Heichelbach, which decreed that beer could only be made from barley, hops, and water. They just I had that word cover mine.
So have you been out to Montana since we were kids?
No.
Okay, so I guess
no.
what they
Colorado
have
after.
like on a lot of the mountains, which is my other favorite thing, was to be like, so where are the real mountains?
Yeah.
Which was not impressing her.
Is this the hiking trails thing?
Yeah, so no, this is part of it.
Okay.
That's later on too, but oh yeah, the story part.
Yeah.
So they call it hiking the M
Yeah.
because it's a giant M on the side of a mountain, right?
Right.
And it's these switchbacks, which is when a trail goes like this up the mountain.
Yeah.
I didn't know that's what that was called.
Yep.
So I was looked at like an idiot when I asked what that was.
God forbid.
Great.
Guy from Wisconsin
I'm not
doesn't
from
know.
what a switchback
You ask
is.
what a switchback is. Our
I
answer
thought
is
it was like
Adrian
a-
Peterson.
Yeah, I thought it was like a knife. So
No, just the running back who beats the shit out of his kid with a stick.
not funny though. So
Yeah.
so she's like, yeah, a lot of people talk about how they hike the M, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna use that. So we get on the bus to go
So
to the
stupid.
we get on the bus to go to the fucking concert, and I looked over and there's this couple there, and I'm like, you guys hike the M? They're like, oh yeah, we hike the M. You hike the M? I'm like, oh yeah. They're like, how long did it take you? I'm like, 45 minutes. Oh, that's impressive. It's like, I never hiked the M. So good.
They're
So
just like, wow.
yeah, they're
I
like,
want to be like this guy.
yeah. Dude, I went up to try to hike the M the last day. I could not do that in 45 minutes.
No?
Fuck no, I was winded like
Is it-
right away.
'Cause,
It must be the altitude.
Like, roughly, it's got to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I couldn't do it here also.
No, it's the altitude.
Yeah.
You could do it here.
Yeah, maybe.
Definitely in 45 minutes.
It depends. You're like,
Maybe 50.
you're like, that doesn't look that far up, and then you're at the bottom. You're like, that's kind of steep.
How far is it?
I don't know, honestly. I'd have to look up the elevation of Missoula.
No, I mean just like how long of the trail is
Oh, it
that?
was like 8 switchbacks.
What's the switchback to mile ratio?
What is the switchback to Schrootbuck to Stanley Nickel ratio? Hold on, let me look up the elevation.
We have a conversion chart for this.
Elevation of Missoula. 3,200 feet. I would guess it was
Way off.
another 500 to 800 feet up above that. Maybe 1,000.
I was gonna say I'm afraid of heights, but I'd totally be lying. I jumped out of a fucking airplane at
Yeah.
13,000 feet.
Dude, so that was day one, right? Oh, on the way back from the concert, those two fucking boners sit in a seat together.
Mm-hmm.
And so then I get stuck sitting next to this crazy blonde chick in front of us. And she's like, oh, where are you from?
Oh yeah.
And I go, oh, Cali. She's like, oh, northern, southern, middle. I'm like, like right above LA, the middle. She's like, isn't that like southern? I'm like, yeah, if you're not from there.
Yeah. They always say, as long as you can act like you belong, you belong.
Yeah. She's like, oh, I'm from the Midwest originally. I'm like, oh, that sounds miserable.
Yeah, depressing.
Like, sucks to be you. Wonder what that's like.
What'd you think of that one?
Not good.
And I got the bottom of the can.
No, that's true.
Ooh, what's this one?
This is another
Something
cute
about
one.
passion fruit.
So, cul-de-sac nights. Ooh, it sounds like about banging or something a bit. Maybe I should roll the can to get that shit stirred up.
No, just keep giving me the bottom.
I'll just get you the bottom of the can. So,
Bottom of the barrel.
So day 2, we wake up and eat breakfast, drive up to up by the Glacier National.
Cul-de-sac nights.
It looks like
It
a cool
goes
can.
with strawberry and passion fruit.
Oh, nice.
4.7%. The can's pretty dope, actually.
It has got some good art.
It's like a giant octopus coming out of a skull, and it's got the horns of like the Minotaur.
And like a devil thing.
Yeah, pretty gnarly. Just a
So,
couple skulls there.
did you know they grow cherries in the mountains? I thought that was like a tropical thing. Apparently it's like a mountain thing. They have whole orchards of cherries. They had like dudes on the side of the road.
Now that you say that, yeah, I definitely didn't think they were in the mountains.
You did?
Wait, they grow on trees too?
Yeah.
I'm just fucking
Cherry
thinking
tree.
about that one.
God, you're an idiot. So yeah.
Well, I mean, like,
we
I was
had to-
thinking,
we had to
like,
stop
you
at
know
a
those
roadside
shitty little
stand.
red things that used to be by our house.
Yeah.
Crab apples.
Well, yeah, we stopped and got some cherries at a stand.
What was
4.7%.
What was a fresh cherry like?
Just like a cherry from the store. It's good.
You're telling me it's not any better if it's fresh?
Well, I mean, a lot of the ones from the store are pretty fresh. Aside from getting trucked out here for 15 hours.
15 hours,
Yeah.
2 weeks.
Right. I mean, they're not.
They just keep them frozen.
To be honest with you, I didn't know the difference between a fresh cherry and one that I've had at a store.
Okay.
The only difference
We must have mountains
wasn't
around here that keep them fresh.
it wasn't refrigerated. You know what I mean?
So it's just like a lukewarm cherry.
Yeah, but I mean, it was like juicy.
Got it. Cherries all gotta be juicy.
Popped a couple cherries. I'm
Just
saying.
pop a couple.
In the truck.
Whoa.
So we get up to Glacier. We go up through the fucking. It's called Going to the Sun Road.
Okay.
It's fucking. You're going along cliffs and shit. Like
That was my favorite part about going to Colorado.
that was
when I
the
a kid.
freakiest part.
It's fucking weird.
It was super weird.
Because like
At
I was
first I
telling
was like,
Amanda
this
I want
is
to
cool.
go out there.
Yeah, at first I was like, this is cool. And then I was like, if we fell off, we would just die. And then I was like, oh, why did I even think of that?
See, when I went out to Colorado with Dad and the Dish, yeah, we went all the way up the mountain, and it wasn't like there was metal guardrails on the one side. It was
No,
like a
like-
fucking wooden fence, maybe.
Or like rocks that are
Yeah.
like this big.
Yep.
Or have you ever went to Interstate and they have like some of those walking trails where it's like
Oh, this
brick.
is sour.
It's a ghost, yeah. Some of those bricks where it's like brick, but it's like this. It's a foot high. I don't think it's gonna stop a truck. You can
Fuck
drive
no.
over with a truck.
My Jeep would make it over that
Yeah,
sumbitch.
the Flex would not.
Don't cut itself too short.
At enough speed and at the right angle, it might.
Just tumble. Which, I mean, it's just the start of the tumbling. It's a lot more sour than I expected it to be.
It is very sour, actually. Yeah, so we went up to the
delicious.
top of the mountain. It was cold up there. Went back to the hotel, ate food at a weird fucking bar with fruit flies everywhere. Hot tubbed it. What else? That was it that night. Got some decent sleep that night because I wasn't hammered.
Mm-hmm.
And then the next day we went zip lining which was fucking awesome.
It's a blast.
Dude, I did it in the Dells one time, but this one, they were a lot longer zips or lines.
Yep.
Zip lines, whatever.
Is that where the name comes
Zips lines? Zippity lines?
Yeah.
Whatever.
So you were zipping.
Yeah, we did some zipping. So we got there and it was kind of rainy.
We did that down in, I don't know if Amanda's watching, it was Belize or Honduras. But like
on your cruise?
In the fucking Congo.
Oh, yeah.
And it was awesome.
So
it honestly reminded me of the Bert Kreischer.
Okay, because I brought that up. When in doubt, spread them out.
Spread them out.
Dude, okay,
because I watched the Bert Kreischer thing after.
Oh, you did after?
And as I'm listening,
after I did it in the Dells too.
I'm listening to it after having gone on this going zipping.
Yeah.
And I'm literally like shitting myself, pissing myself, laughing so hard.
Right.
Because they told us, they're like, if you need to slow down, spread it out. And I thought it was hilarious then.
Yeah.
But then to find out that Bert, Isla, and what's his other daughter?
I can't remember the other one.
Yeah. But like they thought it was hilarious. Yeah.
Oh, you are now?
We bought tickets for the 7 o'clock one, I think.
So.
But oh god, I was dying. And even Amanda was like, "Why did I not think of that when we were on the cruise?" It was like some funny shit.
I think I saw that after we did it.
Yeah, when in doubt, spread it out.
So we get there, and I'd done it before.
And the other part of it is we even had an Asian family in front of us.
Oh, did you really?
When we did the actual the cruise and the zip lining, and I was just like, "Yep, that's the Changs." Like, nailed it.
Right.
Because they killed it.
We got there because there was a couple different ones, and we're like, "Fuck it, let's do that," because we were gonna go golfing. We were at a resort. And it was rainy and shitty, and it's like, well, let's zip line, whatever, right? Because that seems good in the rain.
Yeah.
And it wasn't really raining that point, but we get there, and they're like, oh, yeah, our two guides are down fishing in the river because everyone canceled their shit. Fucked? What?
Did anybody get shimmy fucked?
What's that?
No,
they didn't.
They got to wrap their legs around them?
No.
That happened on ours, and that's why I was dying laughing.
No, ours, they just said, if you don't make it, pull yourself.
Oh, yeah, no.
Because we had gloves. Did you guys have...
Yeah.
Yeah, we had gloves. I didn't in the Dells, though.
And...
In the Dells, we didn't have gloves. We had helmets. The vest.
Probably just because it's a lot shorter.
Probably.
But, yeah, like, this old lady got shimmy fucked.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. And that, like,
so
again, like, I'm just...
when they, like, go down, and then they, like, come back, but
they wrap your legs around you, and they have to hump their way and pull at the same time.
Yeah.
So goddamn funny.
No, we didn't have any of that.
Bert's really good at acting it out.
Oh,
I will say that.
Yeah.
But yeah, we had an older lady that had to get shimmy fucked.
No, we didn't.
Down to the bottom.
It was just the three of us and then the two guides.
Oh.
So
we had like a group of like 30.
Oh no, everyone canceled because of the rain. So we just like got out right away and it was quick. And so the homie'd never done it. Mm-hmm. But Peach and I both had.
Okay.
So she had to go first.
Gotcha.
So... But then, like, partway through the course, it switches, and then the back person ends up going first based when you get around these certain trees.
Yep.
I think it was only, like, 5 lines, the one we did.
Did you guys have to stay connected the whole time?
Yeah, so they connect you around.
And then you, like, walk along with it. So we ended up going on the ground a handful of times between ours.
Oh, yeah, ours never was on the ground.
How many zippies did you guys have?
5.
Yeah, this one was, like... 16 or 18.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
like it was a full day event.
Oh no, this was like an hour and a half.
Oh, okay. So yeah, we like would have to get down. So it would take us from a really high spot, but then to a lower spot, but it was higher on the mountain.
Yeah.
So it's still down.
Oh.
Well, then we would walk down a little bit and then go down further, and then somehow, without climbing any mountains, we ended up back on the top of the hill.
Oh, you took the escalator.
It must have been, but it was just like something does not make any sense here.
So, and then we had to do this thing. There was
is that the like sketchy ass ladder?
Yeah, they're like go as far as you can without holding.
Oh,
she makes it a long ways. I made it right there, and then I tipped over.
No shot.
No, she did good.
Yeah,
the homie actually made it the furthest,
I would not make
which
it
surprised
far.
the hell out of me.
Right?
Right. But yeah, so
The same
go through
homie
this-
that told me that she tripped over a dog's tail and almost broke her neck the other day.
everything, right? Yeah, 100 different things like that. She almost died playing mini golf for Christ's sake.
Literally on Monday, she told me she
Yeah.
went and tripped over a dog's tail and almost fell down her stairs and
she
broke
almost,
her neck.
she almost fell playing mini golf after that. So we do all these zips, right?
Yep.
And then they're like, "Oh, you guys have been pretty cool. We'll have some fun on this last one. If you drop straight down the zip line, I'll make it fun." Okay, so the dude's at the bottom, right? This whatever his name was, I don't fucking remember, John or
Alejandro.
Jim or something.
Oh wait, this is in America. Mine
There's
is not.
two white dudes. So
Sorry.
he goes down, and then it's the homie's turn.
Yep.
She jumps, and he starts doing this. And that thing's boom,
Oh.
and then she gets off center, and she's doing this, and all of a sudden, BAM! Hip displacement into a pine tree. Dog, she had pine tar on her fucking skirt. Oh my god. Well,
Is this the homie or Peach?
the homie. So it's her whole. As she hit it, I was like, "Oh shit!" And fucking Peach is like, "Oh no, don't worry, it's just her shoe." I was like, "That was not her shoe.
It was her whole fucking
It was
leg.
her whole fucking ass."
Oh no.
So her whole ass got racked, dude. I was like, "Oh my god!" And he's like, and I'm in the middle. He goes, "So you ready?" I'm like, yeah."
Not if you're gonna do that.
He's like, "Don't worry, it's just her shoe." I'm like, "No." I get down there. I'm like, "What the fuck?" She's like, "Yeah, that kind of hurt." I'm like, "Yeah, you barely missed the first one. I knew you were racking that second one." So I get down there, whatever, and the guy's like, the dude at the bottom was like terrified, and she's like, "Don't worry about it. It's fine. Whatever."
Right.
She's like, "I'm not gonna complain. Just fucking screw with these two idiots."
Right.
Whatever. I didn't come close to hitting it. So then fucking Peach goes, and I'm like, "Please don't make her hit a tree."
Right.
So she didn't. She came. I don't think she even came real close. But then the last dude, the other guide guy, you know,
Right.
he's like fucking all over the place. And I'm like, "Oh, here we go." But he like knew to shut himself down
Right.
and whatever. I was like, "Damn it,
God, that is so
man!"
funny.
She fucking hit that tree hard, dude. It was so fucking. It was bad, but it was funny as hell.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
So yeah,
I would
so
have
then,
been laughing.
so we're out in the
Sorry,
parking
homie,
lot.
but I'd be laughing.
We're out in the parking lot and getting ready to leave. And oh yeah, here, I got a picture of it. This is the dude. This is the guide. That's the mark. We had him take the picture. It was so fucking funny.
Oh God.
Oh my god, I was fucking like crying. I was laughing.
I'm sure they're shitting their pants like, oh
Oh, yeah,
great, here
great.
we are,
Yeah,
fucking
we're gonna get
around.
yeah, we're gonna sue.
Yeah.
So they made a joke at the one point because they're like it was like this free fall thing where like you put your arms out and then you fall backwards off and let it catch you, right? I almost grabbed the fucking line. I freaked out a little bit. But so they did it and they're
I
like,
went upside down the one time.
oh, okay. They're like, "This is the so-and-so free fall memorial, blah, blah, blah." Because they're like, the guy that was like, "We don't like calling it a free fall, call it something else." So they called it whatever, the memorial thing. They're like, "He's just some random guy. He's still alive somewhere, whatever.
Oh, God.
He never got hurt or anything." And we get done. I'm like, "Can you call that the fucking blank blank, like ash tree or something?"
Right.
I don't remember what the guy's like. "That's pretty good." I'm like, "Put a sign on
Memorial.
that." Right. Oh, I was fucking dying. So that was fun. Ziplining. Mini golf, I won. By one stroke. Even though Peach had 2 hole-in-ones.
Embarrassing.
Dude, get this. She hit it down in the fucking bottom of this thing. Like a
Yeah,
rock. She had to get down on there. I got this picture. She looks like fucking like Camilo Villegas, like getting
Oh, yeah.
down to fucking eye up a putt. Oh shit, it was hilarious. Yeah, what else? Glacier was fun. Last day, so that night we actually got tore up. Like drank a lot. I ended up eating an edible,
Is that Friday night?
and getting ripped. Yeah.
Nice.
We met this super cool old couple at the game room. So they had a game room next to the bar with
Was it a game bar? Like an arcade bar?
No. They had
Because those are kind of cool.
They had a bar. This is like at a golf course resort.
Oh, okay.
So they had a hotel attached to the clubhouse on the golf course.
Yep.
So they had a foosball table, a shuffleboard table, and then they had a bar that they didn't have anybody manning.
Sure, you were just over in Baldwin at the
dude's house.
The dude's
That's where I
house.
was all weekend, yeah. And then pool table. So here's how old would you say that dude is?
65.
Maybe 60, mid 60s, maybe.
Yeah.
How old did you think that chick is? 50?
Mid 40s.
Yeah, right? I was thinking like 50 tops.
Yeah.
But yeah, they were like the coolest fucking couple.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, so we partied with them and drank. We would just go back to the room, fill our shit up, and then like come back. Yeah, we had these drink receptacles, as Peach likes to call them.
Oh.
They're basically giant mugs.
Okay.
Yeah, I call them a glass. She's like, that's not a glass. That's a drink receptacle. So, which we had to buy at Target.
Okay.
Because we were going to hot tub, so we had to find swimsuits because we didn't bring any.
Of course.
Well, I just brought shorts that were swim trunks, but they're like, no, you need to wear a Speedo. And I'm like, okay. Target does not sell men's Speedos, thank God.
Thank God.
So we went to the one hot tub the one night.
Does it say, wow, impressive?
And we get there and Peach is like, don't worry, we got like an hour and a half. As I'm reading the sign as we walk in, and I'm like, we've got like 30 minutes. They kicked us out right away. So then we went over to the 24-hour fitness center because they had a hot tub outside, a big one.
Yeah.
And we could sit out there for an extra hour.
Oh, gotcha.
So we did that the next night and chilled with those two old
Do they have
people.
hot springs in Montana?
Yeah.
I thought so.
Yeah.
I
Not
remember
where
going
we
to one-
were, I don't
I remember going to one of those in Colorado.
Yeah, they had them in
But it was also like
around Yellowstone where we went that time too.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think they do it in Montana. Maybe
Okay.
not. Maybe I'm wrong. The other funny part is we kept calling the mountains the high desert. And she was getting so pissed at times. She's like, this is
desert.
not... Because she lives in the high desert out where she lives.
Yeah.
Which is like not quite by the mountains. And so we're like, yeah, but this is like the high desert. Why is it raining so much? She's like, this is the fucking mountains. We just kept going.
To be honest, I've never heard the term the high desert.
I haven't either, but I kept going. And then when we would screw it up, and we're like, yeah, but like the high plain, she's like, high desert. Yeah, like we said, this is the high desert. She's like, this is the mountains, not the high. She's like, just shut up.
Like, I'm done with this conversation.
Yeah, you guys are idiots. Not bad. I mean, better than the other one. Okay, we got
Please tell me this is a dark
a
beer.
few left.
Blood orange.
Okay. Other concerts I have coming up. Merce, the dude we just interviewed, or I interviewed. You like that interview? Did
Pretty
you
good.
listen to the whole thing, or?
Listen to most of it. And then my AirPods died when I was at work.
Yeah, that was a fucking fun time. I was super nervous during it, honestly, but the people
More nervous than the other ones?
like the Nikki one, I was pretty nervous, but like both her and Merce were so cool that like within 10 minutes it was just a conversation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you still ask them questions once in a while, but overall it was just fun. You
Right.
know?
Oh, yeah.
So I don't know. Hopefully do some more, figure out some more people that'd be cool to talk to and whatever. But
Fuck yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. Other concerts. I got Alkaline Trio coming up. Churches, Burt Kreischer. That's it.
Are you doing the 7 o'clock or 9 o'clock at Burt?
The 9.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, it's the later one.
Yeah, I think we're doing the 7.
Yeah. Because that's like a Thursday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the next day is like the day before hunting opener.
Are you hunting this year?
I doubt it.
Ask me if I'm hunting.
I already know you're not. When's the last time you hunted?
The last time I saw a bear up at your dad's hunting land, and I was like, I'm good.
Right.
Like, the first time I hunted how many years, and I'm like, nope, it's not a bear.
Oh, cheers.
I'm good.
This one smells good. I actually smelled it.
It smells like cleaning supplies.
You don't drink those on the rig?
Aftertaste is kind of cleaning supply-ish.
Yeah.
Crystal Springs Brewing Company. Refreshing, crisp, citrusy, refreshing, crisp. Oh, I already read that.
Yeah, you read that part.
A crisp,
You already read
hugely,
crisp.
huge,
It's huge.
huge, refreshing Kolsch style ale with a subtle orange aroma, citrus flavors, and just a hint of raspberries.
Okay.
22 butthole units, 4.9% alcohol. Recommended food pairings. Oh, that's interesting.
Oh, what is it?
Sausage,
I can see it.
octopus,
Okay.
pizza, and cheese.
So it's
I shit you not. That's literally what's on there.
That's a very wide variety.
So you can eat it with anything.
Either.
Or maybe it's squid instead of octopus.
Yeah, I think
So
it's
calamari.
Squid?
So a crab boil or some really cheesy pizza.
Dude, I could drink this with almost anything. Like one of them. And then I would switch to something like a Busch Light.
Right.
Blood orange. Nice.
So
Can't really see that unless you can zoom in somehow. I don't really know how. Chad. This is okay. So these are super old notes. Youth baseball. The athletic director called me because a parent complained I was swearing in front of kids. Asked me to be more positive.
oh yeah.
You remember that?
Yeah.
So, and baseball's been over for 2 months.
Yep.
Um,
Very successful
we
season.
talked about concerts. Let's see. Some of these we'll just cross off. Oh, hoodies from TikTok. One of those like ad things. I got hoodies and a t-shirt off TikTok.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I opened them a long time ago on stream. So that's cross that one off.
Nice.
Interviews lined up. We already did that. Sports. Tour de France guy got arrested. The guy with the sign.
Armstrong?
No.
Oh, the one that held the sign out
Yeah.
and it caused a huge wreck.
Yeah. That's how long ago this list is from.
Yeah, but that was comedy though.
How long ago was that shit?
A while ago.
Christ's
Who
sake.
cares? It's a fucking Tour de France.
What are you idiots texting about?
Oh, are they watching?
No, God, no. So we were talking the other day about I sent a TikTok today, those idiots.
Mm-hmm.
And it said something like kids in the 90s did I send it to you too?
No.
Kids in the 90s something God, I gotta find it now because I sent it. Hold on. They don't know how bad we had it, blah blah blah. Something about we had right here.
One thing TikTok has taught me is that all 90s babies pretty much have the same parents. Like, we are all suffering from trauma now, and from all the ass whippings that our parents would have been put in jail. If anyone really knew what was going on. Like, you had to go pick out your own stick, my dude. Like, and did your parents also just let you roam free until the streetlights came on and then you had to come in for fucking dinner?
Yeah.
If you even had dinner. But then, like, did we all drink from a hose and make mud pies and let them dry in the sun? Yeah, we did. We did not watch much TV. We just, like, went and destroyed shit in the backyard or the front yard or pretty much did anything. Anyway, how y'all doing with your trauma? Dad was never really there, was he?
So
That's good.
So the one is complaining about her kid, and the other one says, "Make him go pick his switch stick."
Oh my god.
All right, other sports news. Giannis's knee. How about that?
Bucks in 6, baby.
You think
Bucks in
You
6.
think he'll be ready for the playoffs?
Think he's ready, baby. We out here. Bucks in 6.
Oh, champions. Feels good.
Cross that off my list.
I barely watch sports when it comes to
I miss a
basketball.
game.
All right, Brewers rolling, pitching great. No position players as all-stars in the vote. So this is way before the actual all-star game.
Oh,
So we had multiple all-stars.
Narvaez made it.
Yeah, we had 5 make it, right?
Yep. 4 pitchers and
3 starters, a reliever,
and Narvaez.
and Narv. Williams didn't make it.
Nope.
No, he wasn't pitching great then. Okay. Other news at
Speaking
that
of
time.
Brewers,
Yes.
Big Dan Vogelbach,
Oh, yeah.
Justin Topa back with the team. And
Oh, is he?
we just signed Keon Broxton to a deal.
minor league deal. I saw that. Yeah.
I kind of like that.
I don't mind it.
I like Keon.
It's minor league depth. Who gives a shit?
Right. So kind of cool.
What else do you have for sports? Anything?
Nope.
Okay. Other news: Chad made affiliate.
Ah, yeah. Hey guys, in case you didn't know, Ron also made affiliate.
I also made affiliate. So thank you for all the Prime subs and the subs in general and the follows and the fucking support.
Yeah,
for both of us, we appreciate all that shit.
Hell yeah,
for real.
With that being said, we're switching to YouTube.
Yeah, we're following Tim and Lupo to YouTube.
Yeah, right.
Please come over, download that.
But yeah, that's pretty crazy. Actually,
it is good. Yeah, I mean, good for them, honestly.
Both of them have done a ton for Twitch and with Twitch. I mean, what was the one that Lupo did where the Twitch donated $1 million?
So for St. Jude's.
Yeah, that's what it was.
He did it like 2 or 3 years in a row. So he made like almost $1 million the one year, and then the next year he raised over $1 million, and Twitch donated $1 million.
Yeah.
So he donated $2 million.
That's fucking crazy.
That's crazy. I think I donated to both of those. I got a T-shirt from one of them.
Tim, they said he'd been with Twitch for 9 years.
That's crazy.
Full time for what? Probably 4 or 5 of those years.
Probably.
But hey, a lot of people are saying, "Oh yeah, go chase that money." Oh, better.
Yeah, well, we got a couple more minutes and then we'll be done.
But yeah.
Yeah, dude, get the
crazy.
money. Fuck yeah, why not? I mean,
well, not only that, but your followers are gonna fucking follow you.
Yeah, Lupo has followed him. Ninja went and got like fucking $30 million for 2 years at Mixer.
Did he get all that money?
Yeah, they paid all of it out.
Oh, did they? I figured they just went bankrupt.
Nope, they paid it all out. And then they said, we'll pay it out, we'll double it if you go to like Facebook gaming. And he said no.
Oh, he still went back to Twitch?
Went back to Twitch.
Huh. So did Facebook gaming buy out Mixer?
It like rolled into it, or there was something there,
okay.
yeah. I don't feel like some that one.
I don't want that one.
So yeah, baseball season's done. Youth baseball season's done.
Yep.
Thank God. I'm so fucking tired of that shit. Okay, quickly before we go, have you ever seen these things on TikTok where they're like, did you know? And then they'll like tell some secret that's not really a secret to like everybody else in that gender.
Yeah.
So like one of them was
it the zipper or the hole in the boxers?
What,
you
you
know,
could pee through it or what?
Yeah, they're like, did you know that that's not really what it's for?
What else would it be for?
Well, I mean,
put your crank through it?
No, realistically, it's because you have more motion up here, and then it allows for more movement.
Oh, I didn't know that's why.
That's what it's really there for.
Oh, okay.
But people are like,
people actually like put their dicks through it to pee.
No, and that's what the chick was like. Is like her husband was injured or something, so she had to go help him. Well, she just went to go take his dick through that, and he's like, "What are you doing?"
God.
She's like, "Did you know that that's not what it's for?" And all the comments are like, "Nobody tell her. Nobody tell her. Nobody tell her."
I've never put it through there to pee.
No, I don't think I have either. That's kind of like leaving your pants buttoned and then just like flop it out through a zipper.
Right. I mean, that's where you put your balls through to fuck with somebody, but you don't like.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's different.
Like, you just cut your dick.
Well, like
on a zipper.
honestly, in tidy whities,
you ever seen There's Something About Mary?
Right. Like the hole in tidy whities is there, but like it overlaps like this. So you'd have to like put your dick through this way.
Yeah. You got a cursive dick?
Yeah. Goddamn cursive dick.
Title.
I mean, I know people that speak.
Cursive dick.
Yeah, write that down. Actually,
cursive dick.
Okay, so some of the other ones. What was? Did you know guys use their penis as a towel rack? Like, duh. What? If you had a boner, wouldn't you? What was another one? I saw one where they're like, did you know most guys will take their balls and like cup the water with them and then just like let it go?
Oh yeah,
that's one of them. It was like, yeah. So people are asking,
who are giving out these secrets?
I know, but people are asking, they're like, is this true? I'm like, yeah, of course it's true.
It's a real thing.
The other one was, can you really push your penis and make it an innie? And I'm like, sure. I mean, it's, yeah. And you just let go and it goes, boop.
Yep, it just pops right back up.
That was one. And then did you see the one where the guy's dipping his balls in like liquids and he's like, oh my god, you can taste through your balls. Things. Let's just say you can't do that.
As a
You can't taste 3 balls.
friend told me,
I mean, if I was that friend who dipped his balls in
not possible.
soy sauce and pickle juice, you can smell it, so you know what it is, but you can't taste it.
Cannot taste it.
No. And then you spill it all over, and it's just a mess.
That's what our friend told us.
From what I've heard.
Yeah.
Allegedly. I don't really have much else because I feel like the battery's going to die and I need to get an adapter so this doesn't happen the next time.
Yeah.
So I bought this one specifically for the USB-C, so the fucking camera that I don't really even like that much could work.
Okay.
So I might go back to the old cheap one and just use that one in my office, but yeah, now I need an adapter to put like the camera into something so I can keep it charging at the same time. It's fucking stupid, right? It's so stupid.
We thought this went through very well.
Yeah, I kind of rushed through this purchase. Not super financially responsible is what as the people would say.
Potato clamato.
But you know, I saw a thing today on the old Facebook. You know, it's not wasted money if it's your hobby. You know?
That's right.
It's fucking.
Yep.
That's what gives me joy, and hopefully it gives you
Look
idiots
at all the
joy.
subs that we got.
I don't even care about that. If it makes 2 of you idiots laugh, like it makes me laugh every week, we're good.
W.
All right, cheers. Till next week. Suck my ass.
See ya.
I should have hit stop while I was doing that.